I'm going to show you how all of the smart engagement features work on AutoSoci. This is where this tool really shines and can really bring your engagement to a whole new level. So if you go under Connect and you click on Engagement Settings, it's going to allow you to choose the location where you want to engage people. So if you have a local business and you're in Quebec, Canada, you may only want people and engagement from people that are in your local area, because otherwise, if you have a local business, they're not going to be able to do business with you if they live in the United Kingdom, right? If, however, you're online or you don't care where people are from, you want to build a worldwide audience, then you can leave this on worldwide. So it gives you the ability to geo-target your audience and the engagement that you're going to build. Then under Smart Engage, when you start off, these are all unchecked. Okay, so if you check Smart Engage, it allows you 4 options. You can choose any or all of them. There's Smart Mention, Smart Favorite, Smart Retweet, and Smart Follow. And I'm going to show each of those to you in detail. Then you can also choose to auto send a welcome message to new followers. So if you want anybody that follows you to automatically get one of those direct messages, you can go ahead and type it in here and they will get that message when they follow you. You can also choose to automatically unfollow those if they unfollow you. And all you do is put in the number of days that it will then unfollow. So if somebody unfollows you, it'll wait 5 days, and if they're still not following you, it will remove them from your follows as well. And then you can automatically follow users by search. If you want to use all of these features, you're going to definitely want to check that box. Okay, and then once you've made your updates here, you're just going to click on Save to save your settings. Now, then we're going to go down to where it says Smart Engage. Okay, now again, what's going to happen here, and this is important to understand expectations for how the software works. When you add keywords, it takes several hours for content to appear in here. It will not be instant, and that's okay. The software is still working right. All right, you need to enter the keywords, and then you need to give the software several hours to start working. So what you're going to do is, again, at first, you're not going to have any keywords here. These are all going to be blank, and this is all going to be blank. So we're going to go down here, we're going to add a keyword. And you can add whatever you want in here. Proprietor, if this is a business account. Whatever is a niche keyword around your niche is what you want to do. So I might do, let's see, sole proprietor. If you want it to be exact, then you click on the exact button. If you want to include or exclude like negative keywords, you could put those in here. So sometimes there'll be a keyword that you're trying to do, and it might be something where there's some other stuff associated with it that you're not really interested in. You put those in here, and then anything that matches that search criteria will not be used. All right, but otherwise you could just leave this blank. And then you can choose the language. Okay, so if you want to focus on one specific language, you can do that as well. And once you're done with that, you're going to click Save. Now, the recommendation is that you add several keywords. Okay, this is important. If you only do one keyword, you're going to have very limited exposure. You want to add at least 3 to 5 keywords, at least. Okay, and then you can let the software run for a few hours. And what will happen is it will start to come up with suggested keywords. Okay, so if you want to add any of these suggested keywords to it, you just click on it and it will go ahead and add it here down for you, and then you just save that setting. Okay, so this will constantly be a changing list that day to day, and some of this stuff might not seem relevant. You know, I got a business account, but there's stuff in here that isn't related to business. Well, that's because they may have posted something with the word business or entrepreneur or those other things in it. That's fine. You don't have to follow these people. You don't have to add these as keywords, but it's going to continue to do that and update this list for you every single day with other potential suggestions. It's also going to add suggested lists that you should join. Okay, because if you join lists, then you're connected with a much larger audience of people. So that's going to allow a lot more people to see your content and engage with it. So if there's one of these that you like, you can go ahead and click on it and it will be added. You click add and it will be added to your list down here. Okay, so now You got all of these lists that you're a part of. Again, this will continue to update every single day. It's going to show you the number of subscribers on the list. It's going to show you the number of members on the list also. And then if you decide, okay, you know what, I was looking at this, but I don't really like it, you just click it to unselect it, and then you will unengage with that list. So that is the basic Smart Engage. Now, if we click on the next tab for Smart Follow is a super cool feature because based on your keywords, this is going to show you Twitter accounts that you're going to start to follow automatically. Okay, so if you have keywords set up, this will eventually, it'll start off as blank and then it'll eventually start to fill in all of these people. And it will show you the number of followers they have. It'll show you the number of tweets those followers have. Now, if you do nothing, the software will automatically follow all of these people for you, but it will do it on a staggered way so it looks like it's natural activity. If you decided, you know what, I don't really want this person, I don't want to follow them, or I want to follow them right now, I don't want to wait, click on them and you can follow now, or you can remove them from the list and then you won't follow that person. Okay, so that is how the Smart Follow works, and this will continue to update for you automatically every single day. Now, if we click on Smart Retweet, this is a super cool feature because what this is going to allow you to do is retweet relevant content from people that you want to engage with based on your keyword searches. So it's going to show you a list of the upcoming things you're going to retweet. Again, if you do nothing, it will do this automatically. If you decide you don't want to retweet one of them, you just click on the trash can to delete it. So you have full control over what your account is going to do. Now, here's where it gets really cool. If you go over here to this side, let me just remove these for now to show you how it works. Okay, so if we remove all these, what you can do is you can add a quote and you can say, I love this post, ... And then you can save that. And then you can say, let's add another one. Cool, I can't spell correctly. Cool tweet. And then we can save that. And what this is going to do is when our first one retweets, it's going to say, I love this post, and then it's going to retweet this. When the second one retweets, it's going to say cool tweet, and it's going to retweet this. When the third one posts, it's going to go back to the first one because we've only created 2. But you can create as many of these as you want, and they're custom messages that get posted before the retweet. What that does is it makes everything look like it's completely user-generated, like you're completely engaged with your account and that you're actively engaging these other users. That is going to build massive engagement for you. That is how the Smart Retweet works. And again, this will continually update for you. So every single day, it's going to continue to add new ones and it will automatically do them on the optimized schedule. There's no action you need to take unless you want to delete them. Smart Favorite is going to work the same way. Now, right now my list is empty. There aren't any favorites. It may have already favorited the ones, but it's going to do the same thing. There's no ability to customize any of these. It's just going to automatically favorite them. But they're going to be related quotes to your keywords, related tweets to your keywords. So it's going to be relevant for what you're doing. And then Smart Mention is really the cutting edge breakthrough feature that really takes this whole thing to another level. Mentioning is regarded as the #1 way to engage other users on Twitter now. It isn't just about following them. It isn't just about retweeting them because everybody knows you can kind of do that with one click. To mention someone, you have to put their username in your tweet. And that gets everybody's attention and it shows engagement. So the way this works is, again, just like before, what this is going to allow you to do is it's going to show you the list of automatic mentions that it's going to do for you. You can always delete them if you don't want them. And then it's going to rotate through all of these messages that you've created. Anywhere you put the tag user, where you do the open bracket, USER close bracket, it's going to insert their name. So at Curation Suite in this particular case. So mine would say, that's an interesting take at Curation Suite. And you can also use the keyword website in brackets. And if you use the word website in brackets, if the user has a website linked to their account, it will automatically put in the URL of their website. So the first one will use this, the second one will use this, the third one would use this. So at Vanimator here, it would say, I hadn't thought of it that way. That's an interesting take. I love your website. Okay, I just added this one, so it hasn't added a new one yet. But basically, let's say Lavender Pros here was the one that it was finding. It would say, hey, at Lavender Pros, I love your website. And it would pop her website URL right in there. When that gets tweeted out by your account, that shows her that you're trying to engage and that you're getting her free exposure, free traffic. That is the number one way to get return exposure, return retweets, return follows, and to get them to promote your stuff for you as well. So that is how all of these smart engagement features work. It's super powerful. And again, it works on 100% autopilot. Once you set it up, you don't have to touch it if you don't want to. It will run on its own unless you want to preview what it's going to do and or delete the stuff that may be coming through. But otherwise, it runs 100% on autopilot for you.